My mom has colon cancer, and colon cancer is bad cells that don't know when to stop growing, and that causes colon cancer.
At the time I was diagnosed, I was 34 years old. I had just had my second baby, who was 12 months old, still crawling and nursing at the time, and I had a 3-year-old still in preschool.
It can happen to anyone, any age, young or old. It can happen to anyone.
Quite often, somebody with stage 4 colon cancer is given a terminal diagnosis. They can be inoperable, meaning that, such as my case, there's too many tumors and they can't surgically remove it, so your only option is chemo.
I like to take care of my mom because it makes me feel like I get to be with her a lot.
We never used the word cancer to start off because I never wanted him to hear the word cancer and death in the same sentence and ever think for a second that I was going to die.
The hardest part about my mom having colon cancer is that some things that I wish she could be there for, she just can't be there because she has to go to treatment.
You know, when I was diagnosed, all I could think was that I was never going to see my 4-year-old go off to kindergarten or the first grade or be there for class parties or graduation or all those little milestones that I think a lot of parents take for granted, and I don't. You like me? You like me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That is really nice.
It's impossible to treat human beings and run out of treatment options and not feel tremendous frustration. It's simply impossible.
To cure this, it's going to take thinking outside the box. It's going to take new ideas that fundamentally change how we treat it.
It's almost incomprehensible what some people are doing in the colon cancer field, that it's even possible to do that kind of research. So we're definitely making progress.
And I think we are going through a paradigm shift in immune therapy where we are figuring out how to allow the immune system to attack the cancer. And if we can do that in colon cancer, that would make a huge difference.
And the Minnesota Colorectal Cancer Research Foundation was formed to provide that funding to take the next step into the future of colorectal cancer therapy.
And we have very real conversations about cancer. He knows people who have lost their parents to colon cancer, kids his own age. So I think he appreciates the fact that I'm alive and I'm here.
I shaved my mom's head because her hair was falling out and hair was just everywhere. So why not just shave it instead of let it just fall everywhere?
I think the hardest thing about having this disease for me is, as a mom, knowing I might not see my kids grow up.
When I get to take care of my mom, it feels like I'm helping and I'm a caregiver.
I only have a couple of drugs left to try before I run out of options. So for me, my hope, my future, and my life is for the money that's being spent and put into researching drugs for the future, drugs that are going to go to trials, to phase 1, 2, and 3 trials before they're approved. That's what I look for my future that I know is going to keep me alive.
If I could make one wish, it would be that everybody would be healed and live the life they want to live.